Hello team, welcome back to the Minecraft Anytoon series. Trifunctional here. I hope you're having an awesome day. I'm having a great day. I have done a ton of work in between episodes on the slime farm here. I just kinda went to town. I got the other two chunks dug out and got the bottom floor placed for the other two chunks there. And now I am seeing one flaw. As you can see with the slime that's spawned on the far end over there, he's not seeing the golem. He should see the golem and just make a beeline right for him, but that's not happening. So I think one thing that we're going to do is we're going to move the golem in closer to the center of the three chunks. I think that'll make it more efficient, even though it will remove some of the spawning places. I think that'll make it more efficient because the slimes will see the golem faster and get killed and removed from the farm faster, so that new slimes can spawn. Now, as you can see, I moved the hopper unloading station from over here over to the center. That way, I could have both of them right by each other, so that when we do collect the slimes, I can just access both of the chests very easily. And this whole minecart with hopper unloading system might change slightly when we switch or move the iron golem in closer to the center as well. But I'm pretty happy so far. We have just the one level on these two chunks, and then we still have the 2 levels on this chunk that we started with. So I'm going to continue doing work on the slime farm, but we're going to take a break from the... Oh, we got one slime from that guy. We're going to take a break from the slime farm for today. We actually have, while working on the slime chunks here, we've collected enough slimes to have enough slime blocks to actually get to our blaze farm. So that's what we're going to work on today. And so I just wanted to head through this portal real quick and point one thing out. There are just tons of bats hanging out in this area because they keep spawning in the area that we have dug out for our slime farm and then going through my portal. So now I just have tons of bats hanging out in my nether portal area. But yes, so today the plan is to first go find a ice spike biome so that we can have the packed ice. That's the last ingredient that we don't have yet for our blaze farm. So I'm gonna go ahead and head over to an ice spike biome, collect some packed ice, and then we're gonna head to the nether and get started on our blaze farm. So I will be back in a sec. Alright team, so I made the treacherous journey through the nether to the coordinates that is supposed to be an ice spike biome, which I'm guessing is above the surface. It looks like when I created the nether portal in the nether, it popped me into this cave. Now, one thing I'm showing or noticing initially is there's cobwebs around and wooden planks around, and these wooden supports here, so it looks like it actually spawned me in a mine, which is kind of cool because we haven't actually explored a mine yet. So this is really far away from our base, but it's the first mine we found, so I'm planning on exploring this mine as well. So let's go ahead and... Plenty of torches anyways, so that's fun. Yeah, we'll just take everything. Is that a golden apple? Golden apple! Rock on! And you know what? Can never have too many mine carts and chests. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and do some exploring of this mine while we're here, and then we'll make our way to the surface to get some packed ice mined up as well. And so I'm going to go ahead and do some exploring, and I'll bring you back if I find anything interesting. Team, as you can probably tell by my constant taking of damage, I found a poison spider spawner. So let's head in and disable this guy. And I'm tempted to try to build uh, a farm here. Oh man, he moves so slow through these cobwebs. This is so annoying. And these spiders keep knocking me into the cobwebs. Oh man. Anyways, I'm tempted to try to build a farm here because having a large income of string would be really useful. We could use it for trades, we could use it to make bows, to make like dispensers. We could also use it to make wool. Now, this is so far away from our base that it's not really practical for me to try to make a spawner here or to make an XP farm here. So I think that we probably won't. If we do find a mine closer to our base, maybe we'll do a spawner there. But I think we're probably going to avoid doing a farm at this spawner. Now, I do have another plan for creating a farm to get plenty of string. It doesn't involve a spider spawner, it just involves doing like a dark room spawner. So we'll get plenty of drops from not only spiders, but from other mobs as well, like skeletons and creepers. And the one I'm looking at actually doesn't include water, so we'll be able to get drops from Endermen as well, get plenty of Ender Pearls as well. So I'm going to keep exploring this cave, taking out all the spiders I come across. And it's super awesome that we found this mine, but now my inventory is going to be full, and we're not going to have much room for the packed ice. That's okay, because we aren't going to need a ton of packed ice for this current project, and we'll know where to come to get more packed ice in the future for future projects that require it. But I'm going to keep on exploring, and I'll bring you back in a bit. Team, I've done some exploring around the area, and I'm almost out of torches from lighting up the area, and so I think I'm going to call it good for now. I've already got my inventory pretty much full. One thing I'm going to do before leaving this mine and heading to the surface is we're going to actually take down this nether portal, and we're going to bring it with us. And now, hopefully I won't regret this. One reason I might regret it is if I die. But I don't plan on dying, and so I think it'll be alright. That was rude. Anyways, so I'm going to take down this portal and repurpose the obsidian for a portal on the surface, because when I come back, I don't want to be appearing down in this mine. I want to actually be on the surface so that we can have easy access to the packed ice. So I'm going to take down this portal and then do some searching and find my way to the surface. And I will bring you back once I've found the surface. How many more times can I say surface? Whoa, team. I'm pretty sure that is a polar bear. I did not know that bears were in this game. I'm going to approach cautiously. Bears are notoriously territorial, so maybe this is a terrible idea, but I just want to get a look at him. Oh, sweet. I wonder if you can tame a bear. Put it in the comments. If anybody knows if I can tame this bear, let me know, and I will totally come back and tame it. So as I was coming up to the surface, there's my little hole over there. I came up through the sand on this beach, and I was getting really nervous that I had accidentally gotten myself into a desert biome instead of a ice spike biome. But that's definitely an ice spike right there. That's what we need. We're going to harvest these things. They're made of the packed ice. Now, the reason why we need the packed ice rather than the regular ice is, if you remember from my episode when I was trying to improve my iron golem farm using ice, and the ice kept melting on me, that's because we weren't using the packed ice. the packed ice won't just randomly melt like the regular ice will from the light that's around it. And so it's going to be a lot more stable to use, especially since we're going to be building with it in the Nether for our Blaze portal, or excuse me, our Blaze farm. So I'm going to go ahead and get to work with harvesting up some packed ice to take back with us, and I'll also find a nice spot to set up our Nether portal as well for a more permanent location in this biome. I'm just going to light up that cave so I know where it is. But I'm going to get to work. Alright, team, so I've harvested up some packed ice. I got just over 5 stacks. I should have come better prepared with more pickaxes with Silk Touch, because my Silk Touch pickaxe is almost dead. My other pickaxe is almost dead as well. Now you can't even harvest the packed ice unless you do have Silk Touch on the pickaxe. But this will be plenty for what we need it for right now, and we'll always be able to come back for more if we do need it. Now I did end up moving the portal. I moved it over to that little island. I thought that just looked like a nice little island to have it on. There's that spot where we came out of the mine, and oh, here's our polar bear friend. And so let's go ahead and head on back and see if I can make this jump. Yeah. Alright. And so I'm going to make the treacherous journey back to the to our base. On the way, I think I'm going to move the portal that I set up in the Nether as well, to make sure that it does sync up perfectly with this portal on the overworld, because I don't want these ever to desync, and that would make things complicated. So I'm just going to solve that problem right away by moving the Nether portal as well to the correct position, since I did move the overworld portal. So I'm going to take care of that. I'm going to make the treacherous trek back to home base, and then we will be able to finally get started on our Blaze farm. And team, I did go ahead and move the Nether portal to the right spot, so it is perfectly synced up on the Nether side as well. I did just want to bring it back real quick to point out that I actually found another fortress over here when I was journeying over here to find the right spot to place the Nether portal as well. And so we'll come back here and we'll explore that Nether fortress in the future and see if we can find any good items and any chests in there also. And so now I'm going to make the journey back. It is a treacherous one. And now you might be wondering how I found that packed ice biome. I actually looked it up on a map. I typed in my seed, and I think it's like mineatlas.com, and it shows you the biomes for your scene, or for your seed. And I am glad that I did it that way as well, because the way that I was exploring before, trying to find different biomes, looking at the map, like the rare biomes, like the ice spike biome, was like 5,000 blocks away from my base location. So exploring the way I was before on horseback and just hoping that I was going to run into the ice spike biome would not have worked. There's no way I would have explored 5,000 blocks away in the right direction to find that. It's not a very large biome, that ice spike biome. So that's definitely the way that I did it, was by pulling up the map of my seed, and I don't really feel bad about that. Originally I was like, no, I don't want to look at the map because it feels a little cheaty, but no. With a rare biome like the ice spike biome, I don't feel bad at all looking that up. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to need full concentration mode while I make this trek back, because it is a dangerous one. So I will bring you back once I'm safe and sound back at our home base. Team, I'm back at base, and this is a sad day. This pick has done us well, but unfortunately it needs to be retired until we can find a mending villager. And unfortunately we haven't found a mending villager yet. And That's the same thing with this diamond shovel. It is also too expensive to fix. So both of these are out of commission until we can enchant them with mending. And so we have another diamond pickaxe here, but we still need to enchant it. We only have 10 levels right now. Our Silk Touch pickaxe needs to be fixed as well. Let's go ahead and... Oop, don't want to drop that. Let's go ahead and get our Silk Touch all fixed up here. Looks like we haven't even gotten that one once yet. So now we do also need to get efficiency on this Silk Touch pick as well. But yeah, so I think I'm going to head to the XP farm for now and get some levels so that we can get some enchanting going on our spare pickaxe. And I was looking at the times as far as how long this video is, and it looks like we're not going to have the time to do the Blaze Farm today. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to call the video here. It's a little bit shorter than our normal length video. It's going to be, I believe, around 15 minutes or so, rather than what I normally aim for is around 20 minutes or so. But this way we can pick up the next episode right away with getting started on the Blaze Farm. And so I'll go ahead and I'll get a couple of preparations taken care of off camera, and then we'll have the Blaze Farm to look forward to for next episode. But I want to thank you for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. I certainly appreciate it. If you're new and you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. Leave something nice in the comments for me, and I will catch you on the flip side. By the way, I'm just realizing now that I totally forgot to take a screenshot while I was in the ice spike biome, so I'm going to have to run back all of those blocks to get a screenshot for the thumbnail. I'll catch you later, folks.